Okay, Monday morning in the kingdom, and it's brought to you by invoice number, 15502 or something like that. Yes, invoice number, yes. This morning we woke up to +8 Celsius on the yo-yo scale, +46 Fahrenheit. Yes, it's chilly willy up here. Yes, we had one hot day last week, and now we're freezing our tushy off. All right. Was no stress Sunday yesterday. That was so relaxing, putting up this sprinkler system that Sir Rodney sent. He sent up quality parts and he made everything fit. So if we ordered something he didn't have, he made it fit or made it work. And it was so relaxing installing it. There was no drama. And even the old guy went up and down the ladder. I didn't drop the screws. I didn't have to go up and down 20 times because I forgot something. I was well organized. And then to finish out the day, with the laptop, how would you say, staying focused and making a video. Yes, it didn't have hissy fits and turn itself off and have unnecessary drama, just like the ex-wife. Yes, forest fire and real one. Yes, so it was a good day. I'm not too sore today, but that's not bad. And that sprinkler system we have now is now better than what we had. Yes, better. We know it's not going to fall apart or blow apart. All right, let's scroll this way. Johnny G is headed out of Grief Rapids, heading to Thompson to get the groceries for Grief Rapids. I'm not sure when he's coming back to WHO-ville. Yes, he'll have to bring supplies to WHO-ville. All right, kind of got a nice day. It's cold, but it wasn't good yesterday being so calm and we could smell fresh forest fire smoke. So that means it's close, yes. All right, we just about made it. We're not driving the loader today or anything like that. We're going to have a relaxing Monday. Yes, our Sunday is now Monday. I have to do the doggy blankets, so we're going to have bacon and eggs for lunch. Yes, not like yesterday, grabbing something to go. But it was a long day. We got it done. And the staff handled everything at her house. Because she's smart. She handles it. I don't have to go over there and babysit her. She makes it work. And I'm still surprised that those plates that go on top of her roof actually fit the roof. Usually they have a space at the top or the sides are sticking out or something. It was 100% luck yesterday. The staff got her system all improved and we're good to go. Hopefully we never have to use the sprinkler system. Hopefully the fires stay far, far away from WHO-ville and the kingdom. All right, let's get going. Here comes the boss.
Monday morning in WHO-ville, it's almost 10 a.m. and as you can see, the sun is shining. There's not many clouds in the sky, but that wind is a little chilly, which is nice. Now let's head inside and let the dogs out, then I can make breakfast. At 1 p.m. I'll head over to the kingdom. I don't think we're doing very much today. It's going to be a relaxing day for us since we put up all the sprinklers and stuff yesterday. I am extra sore from climbing up and down on my roof.
Okay, after morning coffee in the kingdom, yes, we're slow and we're hurting today, so it's going to be our Sunday, a relaxing Monday. Yes, we got to sort out these hoses and everything like that. The green ones were bought in 2017 at Canadian Tire in Thompson, and it was what they had. That's what we got, and they're not the best quality. But the thing is when we spec'd out the sheet, we have all these hoses, so that's what we had figured out. So if we take out all the green hoses, yeah, they're green, and replace them with the black hose of quality, we'd have just enough. So we're going to put this in inventory, use these green hoses till they can be used no more. Yes, till they fall apart. Yes. All right, and then we got to figure out our sprinklers here. We have spare ones. We have to mount one more onto the caboose because we were running a 10 system sprinkler with 10 sprinkler system yesterday, which is actually what was loaned to us, and we'll put on the 11th one over the cabooses. So then there'll be 11 sprinkler system. Oh, try and say that sober. Okay, just about lunchtime. I'm having a slow day, just like in that rock band Poison, the 80s song, Nothing But a Good Time. And the video, the kids washing the dishes and the boss comes in and yells at him, "You're slower than slow," or something. But that's me today. We got the yard mule out, or the quad. Yes, we got the fancy trailer, the log trailer. Yes. So we got the hoses all sorted, tied up. Everything's going to Trader 2 to be organized for the next time. All our fittings for garden hoses, it's all in one, yes. So let's see if I can make it across the yard without losing half the load.
12 p.m. and I'm just getting ready to make lunch. Today I'll be having Chef Boyardee lasagna. I don't really feel like cooking today. I'm still pretty sore from yesterday, so let's head inside and let the dogs out, then I can warm this up. 1 p.m. and I'm just finishing up lunch and let the dogs back in. Now I'll head over to the kingdom and see what my dad's doing this afternoon. We are both in slow motion today because we had a big day yesterday putting up all the sprinklers around the yards. Made it to the kingdom. It looks like my dad is just playing around with hoses and his sprinkler system. He's going to run them a little bit today and see how long it'll take to drain out the tank. There's so much pressure going through that a few of the scratches that are on the hoses there were leaking, so we just had to tape them up. Back up at the house, and I'm officially done in the kingdom, so I'm going to head into WHO-ville and go do some shopping and see if they have anything on sale. Then I'm going to make a nice rib dinner for us tonight. There'll be ribs, mashed potatoes, gravy, and vegetables. I'll have that done by 6 p.m.
Okay, after lunch in the kingdom, we're doing a water sprinkler test. We have 11 sprinklers going. Yes, 11 of them going. We added the one to the caboose here, which was one of the part of the loaner system, and it seems to be working good. So everything is working out. And we put one on the back of the master bedroom there to keep the fire at bay. Yes, that's a big word. All right, let's go make some adjustments because we see how things are working. And we're very pleased, very pleased. It's a relaxing day watching the ground get wet. Okay, another great view out that's the office window right there, so I can watch my sprinklers. Yes, and we have that one nice and low for the back of the shop right there because it's wood. We're making some improvements, so everything is looking good. And the firefighting helicopters are taking off. Yes, they're taking off over there. I don't know if we can see them. They're over here somewhere. Okay, we can hear them, but we can't see them. Oh my.
2:30 and I just got back from doing some shopping. I spent $200. I grabbed a bunch of orange juice, fluids, cheese. They had cheese slices and a few other things on sale. Plus I grabbed some more freezable stuff. It was $200, but I saved $53 as well, which is pretty good with everything being on sale. Now let's head inside and let the dogs out. Then at 4 p.m. I can start my prep for supper tonight. Then at 5 I'll put the ribs on and hopefully have supper done by 6 p.m.
Okay, coffee time in the kingdom, and I got everything put away, and everything is well watered. Yes, well watered. We're very pleased. All right, going to our own manifold system and the 1/2-inch diameter garden hose. Okay, all right. So this is what I drew a map. Since how we don't have paper, we had to use a tag or whatever they're called. That way, when we roll up the hoses in the fall, we know exactly where they go back next summer. Yes. So this system here. Oh, I got the burps. Oh. Bear with me, this is not AI generated. All right, so bear with me here. Well, I figured it out with Google. We have 12 gallons to fill the system, which makes about right. So by the amount that dribbles out the hoses when you disconnect. All right, so the old system, we calculated it out. Oh, not on this piece of paper. All right, the old system was over 200 gallons just to charge the system. Okay, so that's why we had to keep it closed and everything like that, so we didn't lose. Also, to the staff, switching from these green hoses to hoses of length, she also shortened up how much water capacity she has, not being used. So she reduced hers. So we have the green hoses over here. We're using them for, other places that don't, don't need the fancy hose. Very pleased, very pleased. Yes, this was well worth it. We're going to be putting a valve on there so we don't lose the water out of the manifold. And then if we are adjusting the manifold valves for speed or whatever on the sprinklers, they can stay self-adjusted, or they don't have to be turned down or adjusted each time. Very pleased, very pleased. So yes, I'm starting to repeat myself, but I'm so freaking tired and sore, and same as the staff. But we did it. We have fire protection, and hopefully we don't have to use it at all this summer. Hopefully the fires are done, and then we can move everything out of that black tank back into the house. Then I can find my paper and my duct tape. Oh my, it's most likely on the bottom. I don't know why I was doing. All right, let's go have some coffee with some 7-Up in it or something, or extra sugar to try and stay awake. All right, we're having fun.
4:30 and I just put the ribs in the oven now. These were gifted to us last month when a friend from the south came up, and then I bought these ribs today, so we'll see how everything turns out. At around 5:30 or so, I'll start the potatoes and vegetables. 6 p.m. and supper is officially done. This is my dad's travel tray with his gravy on the side. Now I can bag all this up and head over to the kingdom to drop it off and end my day.
Okay, that was a good nap. I went laid down after coffee, and I wake up now, 5 o'clock, end of day. Perfect timing. Yes, the boss won't be too pleased when I put down on my time card, nap time. All right, so we have the hose pulled back, so we have full access to the back of the yard, which is nice compared to the other system. All right, let's see what we got here. It's chilly out here. Oh, yes, I got my bush jacket on. Yeah, it's chilly willy. All right, so we're going to walk the dogs, and then by the time we get back from the dogs, the staff will be delivering ribs. Yes, we're having ribs tonight. Seems how our Monday is the Sunday. Yes, a relaxing Sunday, but on a Monday. All right, we worked hard for the last couple of days, so let's go relax and enjoy. Maybe watch a movie with boobies tonight. Let's go make the video, walk the dogs, and drink some 7-Up and enjoy some ribs. Talk to you later.